Hello students, next thing we're going to go over is we're going to go over a rectangular pyramid. So the volume defined, the area of a pyramid is 1/3 the area of your base times your height. Now in a pyramid the shape of the base could change. So we could have here, like this is a rectangular pyramid. You could also have a triangular pyramid. So as we look at it, so you could have a triangular pyramid. So how do you find the area of a triangle? 1/2 base times height. But typically we're going to see a rectangular pyramid as we go through that. But it's 1/3 the area of the base times your height. And just point that out to you. B stands for the area of the base. So the shape of your base. How do you find the area of a rectangle as you go forward from there? So we'll go through a couple of examples. We'll go through ones that are pretty straightforward. Again, when we talk height, height has to be perpendicular from the bottom straight to the top. This right here is called the slant height. We want this height here. So in this case, we go 1/3 the area of our base, so 24 times 24, times our height of 16. So when we go ahead and multiply one, we would get 3,072. Make sure you put your units cubed on that. Same idea here, my base right here. In this case we had a square base, now we have a rectangular base, but still length times width. So you go 1/3, the length, 2.5, times the width, 1.5, times my height of 1.5. And so when we do that, we get 1.875. And pay attention. If it said round to the nearest whole number, then we'd round it too. So whatever, pay attention to rounding as you go through it. So then we go to ones that are composite figures. So if I look at this, I'm going to find the area of this rectangular prism. So it'd be 10 times 5 times 2. So 10 times 5 times 2 plus, now I need a pyramid, which is 1/3. Okay, the area of the base. So I want to go this times this. Well, I know this length is 5. This right here is halfway, so it's going to be, the full distance was 10, so it would be 5. Times the height, up and down, is 3. So we go ahead and do that. So 10 times 5 times 2, so that's 100. Plus, now, we also need to do it again with this one here, and it'd be the same as before. 1/3, 5 times 5 times 3. So this would be plus, this would equal 25, plus, this one would be 25 as well. So 100 plus 25 plus 25 is 150 feet cubed. So we have ones where we have to add them. And then in this case, we have actually a pyramid which is going down. So again, what we do is find the volume of our rectangular prism. So 25 times 12 times 15 minus, okay, the volume of the pyramid. So we go 1/3, and so we go length 12 times our width of 25 times our height straight down, which would be 15. 25, there you go. And so when we get that, we get that this is 4,500 minus 1,500. Subtract that, and we get 3,000 feet cubed. So biggest thing to pay attention is, do they give us this height here? If they give us the slant height, we may have to use Pythagorean theorem again to solve, like we did on the previous assignment. So be aware of that, but it's to find the volume of a pyramid, it's 1/3 the area of the base times the height.